Hello, Tubies! This is the last episode in our little series of patchouli and sandalwood. Now, we only made a sandalwood-based incense. Now, remember in my sandalwood and patchouli herbal videos, I said that peppermint was one of the other main herbs. That was the very beginning of the herbs that I got when I was starting out on a Wiccan path. Now, burning a little bit of peppermint on its own... Peppermint has a very strong smell when it burns. Okay, it has a very... See, this takes me back. Whenever I smell peppermint, I think of the fall. And I think of doing a lot of witchcraft in the fall and watching Charmed in the fall and doing fall-like things. I just instantly picture fall. I picture the setting sun. I picture the hot August or September days. It's such a beautiful smell. Now, I'm going to be mixing peppermint, okay, a good hearty spoonful. Peppermint's good in money and love, but in this one I want it to be more of this is just more of a general incense. And I'm going to be mixing in a good hearty spoonful of patchouli. And for shits and giggles, I'm going to put in a little bit of sandalwood. These are the three herbs that I started out with when I very first started on this witchy path back when I was 18. Okay. So I'm just going to take a little bit, make sure I got some sandalwood in there, and I'm just going to put it right here on this coal. The first thing to come through is the peppermint. It's very pungent, very aromatic, or aromatic, I don't know, words, you'll figure it out. Then you get the patchouli that comes through. And as the sandalwood starts to burn, you get the campfire smell. And it's a very beautiful smell. I love it. I absolutely positively love it. Okay, so when I started out on my craft, as I've already stated, peppermint, patchouli, and red sandalwood were the main herbs that I had access to, because the lady would go and she'd go to this herbal store, and that I think is closed now, but she would buy all these herbs, and then she would come home and she would maybe put a little bit of peppermint on a coal or a little bit of patchouli or whatnot, and I was just so obsessed with herbs. I've always been obsessed with herbs. Herbs are amazing to me. They bring back memories. They create memories. They're good in practices. I manifest spirits through them. You've seen me dancing with the spirits a couple of times. I use herbs, loose incense, in pretty much anything I do. If I'm cleaning my house, I will fumigate my house with stick incense. I do have specific incense, stick incense, that I use in ritual that I won't just go through. But there are some sticks that I will just burn for the sake of burning. Okay. So I hope that you've enjoyed this series. And I can't wait to see if you guys want me to do more of these videos on patchouli and red sandalwood. I was going to put in some Palo Santo resin. Let me just open this up so you can see what Palo Santo resin looks like. This is what Palo Santo resin looks like. And I was going to do a couple of videos on Palo Santo resin, and I use Palo Santo resin with patchouli. I use it in conjunction with black copal, which is the same as just regular copal. I use, in terms of magical properties, I use it with dragon's blood to make a cleansing, protective-based, resin-based incense. So if you guys want to see videos on Palo Santo, or want me to do a series on Palo Santo and based incense and resin-based incense, leave comments, likes, subscriptions, so on and so forth. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed this little series, and I can't wait to get your guys' feedback and ideas and suggestions for future mini series like this. Okay? Until next time.